left who can't get a job.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
But
sorry.
what about physicians associate? I get mixed opinions on it. Some are for it, some feel like that can be a bit controversial.
It's a very controversial topic.
I think they changed the name.
Trying to think of something smart to say when I'm knackered after a night shift.
Yeah.
But, it is a very controversial topic. I have worked with quite a lot of physicians associates, and I do think some have been very good. I think some haven't been as good. I think there has been disparity really between those that I've worked with, and I don't feel like they've all necessarily been to the same standard. I suppose there's been quite a lot of difference between the sort of the ones that I felt were very good and the ones that aren't very good, and I suppose that's not great. I mean, if there's some that sort of like work extremely hard and become very familiar in a field and are very passionate about it, they do pick up a lot of skills and become good in that area. But I suppose there's the risk of all the things that you don't know and the unknown unknowns, if that makes sense. Have you heard of the Kruger effect?
I have, but I forgot exactly what it is. Can you remind me? I have heard of it.
Oh, so really, when people talk about the Kruger effect, they're usually referring to a graph that isn't actually part of the Kruger paper. But I'm not going to get into all the nuances of that. But the interesting thing is that there's more or less a graph which is quite interesting that talks about, which people are usually referring to, which talks about confidence and ignorance, really.
Okay,
and
yeah.
The most important sort of takeaway from this is that when you don't know how much you don't know, you're very confident.
Yeah.
And once you sort of get an appreciation for how much you don't know, you suddenly become a lot more cautious and wanting to, well, I don't want to say necessarily scared, but appropriately cautious because of the things you don't know, and you take the appropriate sort of safety steps to sort of make sure that everything is covered for. And if you know you don't know something, you can seek that information and you can seek an expert opinion. And if you sort of know that there's something that sort of could potentially be very bad, but you don't know everything there is to know about it, you know to seek that advice. Whereas if you are not even aware that could be a potential issue, you wouldn't know to seek that advice. And I think that's something that I've seen referenced a lot with regard to physicians associates, is because they don't have the breadth of knowledge of as many things. People worry that they'll become an issue that they wouldn't seek help for.
Okay.
Wouldn't seek help for something they don't know they need to seek help for.
Okay, no, very interesting. What do you specialise in?